Dustin Dopiraka's process is like and everything?
Really with contributing right away, just told me to learn the playbook best as I can, and really just do exactly what I do, why they recruited me here, and just do the best that I can, and where the chips will fall.
Darrin, Coach Yantic was pretty giving you some compliments the other night for how you practiced on Monday. Did that do a lot for your confidence to have a good practice?
Oh, definitely. I kind of told my dad it kind of felt like I was in high school again. Just kind of playing my game, instinctual, and getting to make plays within the defense, not being so robotic, and it felt really good to play my game.
Was that something you needed to do after you missed the spring and weren't on the field for a while?
Definitely, it felt good, to play ball again, be past this fall camp. It's been really good for me.
How much did it
just a matter of you getting comfortable in the defense for things to slow down on Monday? I guess what kind of started to click for you?
Definitely, really just get the opportunity to get more reps and really just play my game and fall within the defense and make the plays in the system and playing Mike, the plays come your way within the system.
What kind of benefit were you able to get from being here early, even though you weren't able to practice in spring practice? Was it still a benefit to be here?
Really just get those mental reps. Those are really big for me, and just to study the defense, get to be in all the meetings, and it really helped me a lot. To see how our guys do it, and really get to learn our style of play.
What about from a classroom perspective?
From the classroom perspective, it got me really ahead. I did really well in the spring semester, and it got me ahead of a lot of other freshmen. And now in the fall, and my workload is a lot easier.
What was your just physical recovery like? I mean, how much did you have to go through just to get back to being 100%?
I went through a lot. I actually stayed in the May semester, rehab while everybody went home, and it was really big for me. And I stayed in the playbook as well, and really watched a lot of film, and I feel like that got me ahead.
Darrin, what's it like to be in a competitive situation to try and get playing time at linebacker while you're learning the defense? Is it hard to focus when you try to put the fact that you're trying to earn playing time out of your mind?
It's great. Really just categorize it in my head and worry about what I can control and where the chips will fall, and I just try to be competitive as I can. I'm a very competitive person, and I'm really just looking forward to to that first game, and that's who's going to start.
At what point were you 100%? Were you able to do everything physically?
I say about a solid month and a half ago, I was fully cleared, and since then I've been full go.
Darrin, have the coaches talked to you about when they want to name a starter, or how they want to use you guys in a rotation? Have they talked about that at all?
No, they haven't talked about that at all. And right now we're just competing for jobs, and where the chips will fall, that's whether it be against September 1st against Bowling Green.
What's been the biggest adjustment from the high school game to playing middle linebacker at this level?
Really the speed, the volume of the defense. It's a lot more, work to study. Got to treat it like homework. You got to get in the playbook, got to watch the film, and it's really just a lot more volume.
And at that position, you have to be really vocal as a freshman. Is that something that you force yourself to do, or does it come natural?
For me, it kind of comes natural. I had to do that in high school, be a vocal leader amongst a bunch of young guys. Now it's kind of the role reversal. Got to just, earn that respect. A lot of older guys like Kurt, experienced guys like Barnett, and really just working together with them.
Darrin, what would it mean to you to start right away as a freshman? I know that's something you probably wanted to do when you got here. What would that mean to you?
It means the world to me. I'm a very competitive person. So to be a first stringer as a freshman would mean a really big deal to me. But right now, I just kind of control what I can.
How have your reps been divided with now it being pared down to a few of you guys, first team, second team? How have you spent that time?
Well, we've been getting equal amount of reps, throughout practice. Try to make the plays that we can. Just keep rotating and rotating throughout each team period.
Darrin, what do you feel like? What are a couple things you feel like you have to do better between now and the Bowling Green game to put yourself in a position to play?
Really just prepare myself, for their tempo of offense in Bowling Green. Really just make sure I know exactly everything in the playbook and exactly our scheme, what we're trying to do against them.
Can you describe your comfort level, confidence level playing next to Jalen Reeves-Maybin?
Oh, he actually makes me a lot more confident and comfortable. He's really a great leader in our position group, and it really helps me a lot, with my confidence level and my comfortability out there.
Darrin, you talked about you talked about kind of wanting to, kind of be humble and let some of the older guys, do a lot of the talking and stuff. But as a Mike, you kind of have to speak up sometimes, don't you? I mean, you have to kind of set the front seven.
Definitely, gotta take charge, and that's my job as a Mike. I definitely do take control when I'm out there. Definitely got to set the front, and that's my job. It's not Jalen's job. It's not anybody else's job. It's definitely got to be the alpha male on the defense.
Kind of talk about your style of play, your game, and what makes you a viable option to be the starter at middle linebacker.
Well, I definitely offer. I'm instinctual. That's my game. That was my game in high school, and throughout I've been here. Very instinctual. I'm very quick, and I think that they really like how my physicality in the middle.
Thank you, Darrin.
Thank you, Darrin.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Darrin.